what I've recently done in the past and the way I've raced in the past. So I figured I'd try to give him something new, where I run from the front. Normally I run, either a little bit towards the back or, end up kicking the last couple hundred meters. And today I just wanted to go out and just kind of basically end with a bang. My last NCAA collegiate race, and so I figured I'd give the crowd a good show. So I went out there and did the best I could.
Can you talk about that race in the terms of, you really, you're very aggressive the whole way. You didn't let anyone pass you. Obviously, that's a game plan for you, I would imagine.
Right. Well, to me, I think I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, but I was the guy out there to beat today, and I figured as long as I stayed up in the front and just try to push guys off me, after a while they weren't going to challenge me as much. And I guess towards the end, the last 200 meters, I think a lot of them knew that the kick was coming, and I think they were like, all right, well, I guess he's gone. Let's try to focus on ourselves.
How inspired were you to see Jacob pull through in that 800?
Oh man, I was so pumped up. Big credit to the Oregon guy, Weeding. He did amazing. My teammate, they both put it on the line. Back in my race, these guys here are here for a reason, and that's because they're the best of the best in the nation, collegiately, and so and I guess maybe even nationally. So I'm not taking anything away from them. They came up here and fought and also put it on the line. So big props to everybody here.
Collegiately, you've obviously capped off a great season. Your experience at Worlds last year, obviously one that you want to forget, but you learned a lot from that, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I don't think it could have came at a better time. Being one of the only collegiate runners at the World Championships, I really gained a lot of experience. First being the youngest and knowing that there's a whole different level of athletes out there, a higher caliber athlete. We're not talking about national anymore. We're talking about world rank, and these guys, different racing style, and these guys are out there to fight. So it couldn't have came at a better time. We're definitely looking forward to the Olympics now.
Who was the came next to you with about 260 meters to go? Is it Stanford guy?
Yeah, I think he was a Stanford guy. He kind of came from the back, I believe. Caught a couple guys past him, and then he started challenging me. I was like, all right, I think this is when they're going to start coming. I was like, there's time to go.
With that last 100 meters, it looked like you just put it on, in a different drive there. Did you know that you had that in the gas tank with about 200 to 300 to go?
I knew I was fit. I didn't know how long the reserve was going to last. Yeah. But I knew, what else? I gotta try to win this race and just go out hard and again just put it out on the line and see what I can do.
Leo, this is really a carbon copy of the race you ran in Fayetteville at the NCAA. You stayed in front of when somebody got close. It was again Garrett. He came right alongside you, and then you didn't.
Right. It was very similar, but at the same time it was almost 180 degrees. The race at Nationals Indoor was a whole lot slower, and this race I think we went out like 58, 159, 158, and then I think we might have slowed down in between. But the start and the finish were way completely different.
It was 52-second last 400.
Oh really? Okay, I didn't know. So, moving ahead to the trials, obviously, kind of the NCAA, you really are the class of the field, but at the trials you got some formidable competitors. What are your thoughts heading into that? I think one word that really comes to my mind is I'm excited. This being my last NCAA race, I'm really looking forward to trying to go on and keep with my running career, and then moving on to the next level. It's been a big honor for me to compete and hopefully graduate from the University of Texas. But at the same time, I think I'm ready to move on to the next level and see what I can do there. So excited. Congratulations. Thank you. Appreciate it. Any questions?
Yeah.
Well, Dorian actually runs very similar to what I believe. He has a pretty good kick. If I'm correct, actually, I want to say at the regional meet, he was one of the guys that really stuck to me, and he tried to go with me. So, there's definitely a lot of talent there, and I think maybe within the next couple of years, he's gonna be better than okay. So, but at the same time, big props to him and big props to the guys that are here.
Congratulations.
Thank you.